What's up, YouTube? Hopefully everybody's doing good out there. Mater here. I know I don't have anybody showing up just yet, so give all the stragglers and everything a chance to get in. We've got to wait on Mr. Mike Hodge. Now gotta wait on Slowpoke Mike Hodge. All right, let's see who's gonna be the first one. And nobody yet. Any century? Yeah, I know. Takes about a couple of minutes for everybody to want to show up for my streams. The only thing I can do is sit here and I got my small bottle of Coke. My small bottle. Nobody's in here yet. Well, Crystal's going to be here soon. All right, it's the 2-minute mark. Nobody showed up. Wow, I guess everybody's out wanting to party tonight. I guess there's a party on the patio. There's Mr. Mike Hodge. He's actually the first one in here. I'm going to have to call Ripley's on you, Mike, because usually you've been one of the last ones, and now you're actually the first one. How you doing, Mike? Doing okay tonight? Because I know I got to give people, more people a chance to get in here. Yeah. We know who's horny tonight. The engineer on the train. Hey, that must be Ed the old tech guy. Ah. That's always a good thing to do, Mike. Can't ever complain. Gotta be with the little ones. And unfortunately, I don't have any. But I will be in about a month. Except he won't be all that little. And he won't be all that young. But it's going to be nice to actually have someone around the house actually helping me get things done. That's going to be very helpful. You get any rain where you're at, Mike? We've had rain almost all day long here. Man, it's starting to come down again. Can't believe it. All this rain. And I was going to see about getting out and mowing the yard and everything. Like, I might not be able to do it till Sunday now. Give a chance to dry out some. Damn. Yeah, that's some crazy weather there. 3 inches. So 70 the day before and 60s today. Wow. Well, that's why she's called Mother Nature. She can't make up her mind what she wants to do, just like any other female. Yeah, I know. I remember when I was working out at Scarborough years ago. It wasn't anything sticking, but we actually had small snowflakes coming down on opening day, and opening day is usually the second weekend of April. Yeah, in the 60s, yeah, it ain't gonna last long. That's for sure. Yep. And here comes the rain again. Well, I got out here in the garage, everything set up just in time. I waited what, 5 minutes, 5 6 minutes. Yeah, I've been coming running out here in the rain. It's like could have brought me a bar of soap. That way I could have saved on the water bill. Could have washed my clothes and take a shower at the same time. I was hoping to get more people in here tonight. Oh, maybe they're all out. I said maybe they're all out doing a party on the patio. I was just gonna wait till there, a few more people got in here and give an update as far as when we're gonna be doing the giveaway for the birdhouse. So far, Mike, you're not the only one that's even in here. And so, because it only shows I got one person watching. And what is that going to be, or should I even ask? Or do I even really want to know? Now, we're going to have a high of 75 tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, I hate that. So, is your boss making you go and get it, Mike? Is that why you're going to go get it? Hey, Tom. Yeah, I know. I was talking to Crystal and everything, and it's like, okay, let me go live. So I get everything set up out here after I already done the notification, put the notification and everything out. Next thing else, oh, Justin's live. We're glad you made it, Tom. I don't know. Don't get enough people on here. Might just see about switching over and maybe popping on over to Justin's. I don't know. Ah, yeah, that would be a you know, understandable, Mike. That I would totally understand. I haven't got the first one, and I don't plan on getting the first one or the second one. I'll play this. The only shot that I want to get is it's coming out of a liquor bottle. That rain is coming down good now. There she is. Let's get Miss Crystal in here.
Yeah, got caught up by mom, and then I had to go hunt down a pair of scissors, which I still couldn't find.
Ah,
Knives work wonders, though.
yep.
So
And
who else?
Mike, hey, I understand because I don't like wearing it. I wear one at work, but I don't wear it as much as probably should. Like I really don't care.
As much as I do?
Yeah, you probably wear one a lot more than me.
Yeah. I see we've got Noodly Bits, Tom,
Hey,
and Mike. Hi, guys. Hey,
yep,
Donna. But, yeah, I have to wear. I've got two clients now that are in the same building. I have to walk into the building wearing one. And the first client, he doesn't care, so I take my mask off in there. The second one, I literally put my mask on as I'm leaving his house, go downstairs, go to hers, and work for a full hour, literally sweating,
yeah,
cleaning her place. Walk outside, take the mask off, hang it on the rear view mirror, go to the next client, and get the other mask I have in the car. And I've got one more mask that I'm going to wear tomorrow, and then all of them are going in the wash.
no,
And I apologize ahead of time for the crinkling, guys. I've had food, but I want sugar.
yep.
So I've got my mazapan.
There you go, Tom. There you go.
Yep.
The only thing that I didn't get correct was getting the angle cut for this along the top. And what I'm going to do is, since my wood glue and everything is gone bad, I saved all the uh, uh,
Sawdust.
sawdust. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go tomorrow. I was going to go today, but with all the rain and everything, I didn't feel like
Night,
taking
Mike.
a
You have
mad
a good
dash.
night. We'll see you in a few days.
All right. Yep. You take care, Mike. But yeah, I was, like I said, I didn't feel like making that mad dash to Walmart in the rain and just get the glue and everything. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'll mix up the glue, fresh glue and everything with the sawdust. But I don't know if that's going to be
Mm-hmm.
enough. That should be enough. And basically make my own like wood putty filler. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like when I did the other live stream and everything, I was talking about, Tuesday, um, when Crystal was going to get down here and everything. Says I'm going to take the day off, leave work early when she got down here, and we were figuring to do a live stream probably about, what was it, about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. About 6 because of
Yeah, about 6. Yeah, about 6. And that way give people on the West Coast a chance to be home, and it still wouldn't be all that late for people on the East Coast. Don't have to worry about Central and Mountain. Um, it's still, yeah, that's still about as much.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there, and that's still about as much as I can bend it. But well, change of plans. Looks like
Yeah, had trouble with Monster, so he's coming down. But he has a final grade band concert that won't end. That starts at 7 o'clock at night. So he's got to be there for that. And that means we would not be leaving Oklahoma until 9:30, which means I can get at least halfway there without getting tired. And it's like I told him, if I get too tired, since I'm going to be on the phone with him, I'll tell him, okay, I'm getting into a hotel and going to bed.
right. So if she winds up doing that, and she gets up and leaves, the only thing is, by the time she hits Dallas and everything, she's going to be hitting a lot of the rush hour traffic.
But
So
yeah, I can deal with that. I don't like it, but I'd rather deal with that than deal with the ditch on the side of the road.
true, and so would I.
Yeah.
But I mean, if she leaves like at 9 o'clock, by the time she hits Dallas, it's probably going to be about 10 o'clock. I mean, depending upon where she stops at.
But if I'm going to stop anywhere, it's going to be down by Windstar.
Right. So yeah, so say she left like 9 o'clock, I'd be looking at her getting in here about 11:30 that morning, and basically, she unloads everything, and then basically gets take everything from her car, put it in the trike, and away we go.
Yeah. After we drop the car off.
Right. And get Chris and everything settled in. And then about an hour or so after, we leave here, we're going to be stopping for lunch at, it's a place called Sam's Original Diner down in Fairfield. And they have a buffet, I think it's about 30 feet in length. And they have a big
That's going to be, oof.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, I agree.
I don't either, but the good news is I will have new glasses, so I'll be able to see better, and I'll have Monster, which can we call him that until he decides if he wants to get on live streams or not? That way, because he's still technically underage.
Right, I know.
So we'll just leave him as Monster unless Chelsea says otherwise.
Right.
And
well, I mean, the bear, Jeff, he has his kids on his live streams every now and then.
Yeah, but that's their choice. That
right.
that they're on the streams.
Right.
Yeah. Until he decides, yeah. And that's just to be. Well, darn it, Donna, you would not want to be my job, because I do 20 minutes, especially on Mondays. I'm doing 20 minutes 30, 40 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm going every client. I'm going at least 15 to 20 minutes on Mondays and Tuesdays to go do shopping.
Yeah. And for me, when I worked for the glass company, it was basically an hour drive each way, going to work and coming home.
No. If I wanted that, I would go move back in with my dad.
Yep.
No. That no.
Yep.
I love my dad, but there's no way in God's green earth I could live with him again.
Yep. But anyways, what was everything that's going on with that? We're looking at going to be doing the live stream Wednesday at the hotel, and then doing the giveaway on that.
Yeah. And I apologize, guys, but I got to deal with this before I deal with anything else. And if it had been any
Ouch.
Ow. Yeah. Lucky Tom.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You're lucky.
I've been in a couple of wrecks, so that's how come when I drop my avatar, when I pop my avatar in and I say my back, that's part of it. And also having the two kids, and when they did the the epidural on my daughter, they nicked my sciatic. So that doesn't help.
Right. So, Tom, does that mean it takes you about half an hour to get to work?
Now he's probably like Ken from Ken's Small Engine. He's got to stop and get breakfast before he goes to work.
Got to stop in the lunchroom. Yeah, he's gonna make that stop in the cafeteria.
Oh, I found your washcloth. I went hunting. Yeah.
Where was it?
I went hunting for my scissors, and when I moved a bucket, it was actually underneath another project that I'm going to frog.
Ah. Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah. But
yep.
You made it. You made it. You're safe, and that's what counts.
Yep.
I know it hurt like the dickens, but you're safe. You got there safely. So.
Yep. And that's like for me, almost 2 weeks ago, second time I went up there, I went up there on the trike, and I stopped off up there in Oklahoma City, actually just a little bit south of Oklahoma City. Would you say Riverwind Casino is what, Moore, Oklahoma? So is that still considered Oklahoma City?
Norman.
That's Norman?
Yeah, okay. Just outside Norman.
Okay. So I stopped off there and filled the bike up, and I think I made one more stop later on in Oklahoma City because of the traffic and everything, and then got across the Red River into Gainesville, pulled into a truck stop there, topped the bike off. I checked with maps and everything. It said 108 miles. And that's, of course, they're telling me going through downtown Dallas. It's like, I'm not going through downtown Dallas again, especially on the trike and everything right now. And so I went the extra, a little bit longer distance, which is like 9 miles more. And by the time I got home, it was 117 miles. I went nonstop.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't even have to check in at the office. I left yesterday because of Monster. I never called the office. I just called my clients and said, yeah, no, I'm not coming back, and 2, I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
So, and the client this evening, she was having a rough day. Her body couldn't decide if she wanted to sleep or if she wanted to be up, and if she laid down, she couldn't breathe. And
not really, Tom. I've done it. Now on a regular motorcycle, yeah, it might be, but on the trike and everything, it's actually more comfortable. Because like I said, I can sit there and set the cruise and everything, which is what I wound up doing. And it's like I'm just kicked back, relaxed, got my feet up on the highway pegs, and I got my backrest. It's like I'm just sitting there. Okay, every now and then, I kind of do this number and everything kind of stretch, but on the trike, no big deal.
Yeah, Justin's wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw Justin. He had to go live about a minute before I did.
I'd say sorry, but I'm not watching him.
Yeah, I know.
I'm actually fixing to pull the chat up on my phone, so I'm not looking like I'm trying to dive into the screen.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm looking down. I'm looking down here at the chat and everything. That way I can read, but I know I got my camera up here.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, Tom, on the trike, that thing is just so comfortable. Like I said, having that backrest on there, and like I said, having the cruise control, it's like no problem.
Yes, Tom, and they would love every minute of it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Oklahoma roads are not very forgiving because
they're not.
Borrow from the Road and Bridges Fund here and put it everywhere else, and they don't put it back. So yeah, and he said the roads are a whole lot smoother down there. I look forward to finding out.
Yeah.
Because there were a couple of spots that hurt. And that's just purely because of female anatomy.
Yeah. And, like I was telling her about the only places around there's about 4 places in town that are really, really rough. That's the railroad crossings. And that's it.
You know what I just realized? I forgot to give you a like. I forgot to give you a like.
Uh-oh.
I got you. I got it fixed.
How many thumbs up have I got?
2.
2?
That's what it showed on mine. Give me a second and check here.
All right. Who hadn't hit that thumbs up yet?
Yeah, you got 2 thumbs and 3 people watching. So.
Huh. I figured that Mike would definitely hit that thumbs up. Yeah, and that rain's really coming down now.
Yeah, that's why I stayed in the car for an extra 10 minutes when we were on the phone earlier.
Yeah,
so
well,
it's just started pouring. Yeah,
no,
Tom.
Go ahead.
I was telling Tom, we pay enough for the. Okay, so somebody else hit that. We pay enough in taxes that we should have almost glass smooth roads, especially here in the city. We've had the MAPS projects, which are add an extra penny to the sales tax, and there was one of them that was specific for the roads and bridges, and I believe it's still ongoing. But Mater can tell you that hurt.
Yeah, and the thing about it is with me, I have done upgrades on the trike. I've still got a few more as far as suspension I want to do. But I do know that with the lift kit and the coilover shocks I put on it in the rear, that's definitely made a big difference. It's not quite as harsh a ride in the rear. Now, I will admit that, on that, with the trike and everything, it is a lot, it's a little bit rougher than the 2-wheel. And that's because, like I say, you've got the solid axle back there. So when one tire hits it throws the whole thing up. It's not like an independent suspension.
Yeah, but I already know that I don't have the balance right to be able to be on a two-wheel with you and not tip us.
Well, that's why for me, you wouldn't be riding with me on two wheels. It'd only be the
Yeah.
three.
Like
And
you said,
that trike there is for passengers. My other bike, no. That one's going to be a solo only.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be the only one on it.
Yeah. Like you said, you were doing that toy run in Christmas time?
Yeah, probably November or December.
And you said that you were going to be one of the ones that needed to ride in and around to check on the...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
And I said, that's okay. I'll be waiting at the end.
No, that one you can ride with me. Yeah, that one there, you can actually ride with me.
We'll see.
Because we're going to be riding as a group and everything. We're going to be leaving Midlothian, and we'll just get in line with everybody else and side by side going down the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, on that one there, we're going to have the sheriff and everything leading, the Santa Claus right behind, and then, the highway will be totally closed off, where it's going to be nothing but us up on the highway.
That hurts, Tom. When I've been through New York. I actually have visited where Briggs is at. Close by Stephen.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was that?
I had not even met my kid's father.
That was a long time ago then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because baby girl is 19 in September.
Yep.
And we met in March, just after his birthday. No,
Okay.
April.
Right. Let's see, I know Tom, he's in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Midley's in there.
I would see Elmira, Tom.
I was just trying to figure out who else is in there, watching. It's not saying anything in chat.
Mm-hmm.
It says I got 5 people watching.
Wonder if we have a Froggy in there.
I don't know. Ribbit.
Check your basement.
I'm looking. I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm. They might have. Mike said he was leaving, so he might have left it running.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll pop the link in there again. Maybe someone else wants to join in.
Might be Kathy, because she said she runs it. She just lets it run and listens while she crochets. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah, all I've got to do is finish this one, and then everything I plan on bringing up there for you is done.
Okay.
Except for the one stop I need to make at the grocery store.
And if you don't get what you need there, no problem. We got it here. Like I said, Walmart's like 4.5 blocks away from the house.
I've got to stop there anyway because client wants a specific type of hoagie roll.
Okay.
But he doesn't want he doesn't want the 8-pack. He only wants like two buns.
Really?
Yeah, it's only him. So the store where I found the jelly at, up front as you walk in the door, they have Mexican style rolls.
Okay.
They're about that thick, and if they were in a perfect circle, in a circle or oval, they're about like this. But they're kind
Right.
of elongated a little bit. They're called Bollio, Bollio.
Bolillo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and 4 for $1. So pop in there, grab that, grab the thing for you, grab the jelly for you.
Right.
It's literally straight down the aisle right in front of where the Bollios are.
Yeah. I tell you what's real funny is Carlos at work,
Mm-hmm.
he keeps calling me that.
What?
Bolillo.
Why does he call you that?
Well, because in English translation, it means like white bread.
So he's calling you cracker.
Yeah. I keep going to him. I keep going, the cucaracha, the cucaracha.
No. That's almost as bad as calling a Mexican a wetback. Cucaracha is almost as bad.
Oh, he knows I'm kidding and everything.
I know, but I'm just glad that neither one of those are on the books.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one thing about with me. I'm not racist whatsoever. I mean, growing up,
to be.
yeah. I mean, growing up and everything, I had friends that were black. I had Mexicans. I was like, hey, I don't care.
My dating history is rainbow colored.
Yeah.
So I can't afford to be.
Right.
Because one of the guys that I still talk to, he's whiter than me. Supposed to be a redhead, but it's kind of hard when you're bald. And his partner is a black gentleman.
Okay.
And they've got 2 beautiful goddaughters that they were able to adopt, that they're taking care of. They're not able to adopt because of the state law. But they are beautiful, beautiful girls.
Yeah.
And from what he told me, they're going good.
Good. I mean, now, I've dated a Hispanic one time. And after that, it was like, no, never again.
Yeah, the Hispanic that I dated 2 of them, and one, he did not make an effort to learn any English at all.
Uh-oh.
So there was a major language barrier. But when he called me the Spanish version of female genitalia, that is the worst possible way you can put it, without calling me a hooker.
No.
Yeah. Hey. Some of the... Well, didn't bust my knuckles. And girlfriend that was dating his cousin, she looked at him, she looked at his cousin, and he said, he called me the same word. She hit him and walked out the door. And she went back and talked to him and explained what was going on, because she knew Spanish a lot better than I did at the time.
They were going all over the place.
Yeah, see, Noodly, if I didn't know he was he had Czechoslovakian in him, I would think he had some Roman too.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, but you don't complain.
I'm not. Nope.
No.
Not in the least.
You actually like it, especially when it's on your back.
You. Hey, no telling tales. And the second one, it was just, he wanted me for a green card. And I was like, no.
No.
That ain't happening.
No.
So.
Yeah, the one that I was dating and everything.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm
Oh, I'm
sorry you're not
sorry.
feeling well. You get the rest and get to feeling better, and we'll talk
Yeah.
to you next time.
Yeah.
We'll try and pop in on Froggy's live, but that's I think that's
Monday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'll have to
Five,
look again today.
5 days from now.
That'd be Wednesday.
Okay, well, we'll see.
So you might not be able to pop in, but I know I could.
I could pop in have you pop in for me.
Yeah, like I did this morning.
Yep.
I can do that. But yeah, Michelle, you get feeling better.
Yeah. And, honey, just go ahead, go to bed, take care
Yeah.
of business, and we'll talk to you when you're better. Because
Yeah.
staying up, as much as we love your support and everything, staying up because to do that and you're not feeling good, go to bed.
Yeah.
Because if I was there, I'd be pushing you to bed and telling Craig to keep you there.
You see what Noodly put on there?
Well, at least, Donna, at least I am not giving a full-on descriptions.
Yeah.
I'm not that mean.
Yeah. But now I will say that for me, was a Hispanic female I was dating. It was basically what all can I spend my money on her for?
Yeah, no.
Like, no.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Yeah, then you definitely needed it. Yeah, the second gentleman, like I said, he just wanted me for the green card, and I was like, no,
Nope.
we got. If I'm going to marry someone that is here, even though they're here legally
Right.
or born here, I'm not going to marry you just so you can be here legally. Especially when I found out he had a wife and 2 kids down in Guadalajara.
Ooh. That no way, no.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to use those words at all, English or Spanish. And if I knew them in German, Russian, and Chinese, I still wouldn't be allowed.
Maybe Ukraine?
No, somebody would find it and translate it.
Okay, how about Martian?
No.
I don't think Mork was from Mars.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Mork was from Mork. But
yeah.
But like I said, that's been my dating experience as far as, like I said, she was the only one I dated that was not, as they say, Caucasian. I mean, I don't have it's not the fact that I don't want to date, anybody outside my race. It's just the fact is that
it just happened that way.
Right. I don't have a problem with anybody wanting to do that. That's fine. Okay. To me, it's just not my preference.
I've got 3 adopted sons that I've known them from. I've known the oldest since he was 3 months into mama. So, and I've known the other 2 about at least 2 years after their birth.
Okay.
And they are. Dad was all white. Mom was half black, quarter white, quarter Cherokee. So you do the math and division.
It's too late in the day for me to start doing math.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you want me to start doing the new math, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But to this day, I'm still Aunt Chris. Not Aunt, Aunt.
right,
And the oldest one is 26.
all right,
So I technically could be their mama because I was 16 when she got pregnant.
ah, okay,
That's real hilarious though. Is I took the oldest one with me to the grocery store, and he when he was 9 months old, he was a very dark skinned child with
okay,
the kinky curls, the African American curls.
right,
And in my hometown, they are very, very unaccepting of biracial children. Now, there can be a biracial couple as long as the guy is white, the female is black, or any other color. The
right,
female being white is unacceptable unless she is getting paid by the hour. And that's by anybody and everybody.
yeah, no,
Okay. I had to go to the store for Dad, and I was babysitting him. So it's like, okay, let's go. Went to the store, went shopping. I had two guys from that I'd gone to school with, and one of them come up to me and he said, "Where did you get that in, baby?" And I didn't know you were pregnant and everything else. And I'm like, "Not your business. You need to go." I said, "I'm not done shopping. I've got things to do." I said, "It's not your business." The other guy was just standing back. He's like, "You've never talked like that to us in school." I was like, "Because you've never been an idiot in school. Now you're with him and he's being an idiot. So take him so I can go shopping."
yep,
The same guy confronted me again. Yeah, and he's built like a brick house because he should have been a not quarterback.
running back,
No, defensive lineman.
okay,
Yeah, big. Yeah, but we didn't have football, and I just kept as he's talking, I'm walking. I get up to the other guy finds him, sees me, sees my face, grabs the other guy and runs off. And I knew them both full names. I went up and I said, "Where's the owner?" They said, "Well, the manager." I said, "Manager, I want the owner."
right,
And I told him what was going on. He said, "Okay, well, if you don't mind me asking, why is he so upset about the child?" I said, "Because he's a prejudiced idiot."
yep,
I said, "I am babysitting this child. It's not mine." He goes, "Huh." I said, "Besides, if it was, it's not any of his business because I'm not dating him."
right, true.
Guess who got fired?
Ah, so he actually worked there.
Yeah, they both did. And I went in like a month or so later, and the one that got fired was talking to the other guy. He said, and I saw them, and I kept going. I was going down that aisle later. Chased me down. He said, "You got me fired." I said, "Uh-huh. And if you keep it up, I'll get you arrested for harassment. You lay a hand on me, it's attempted rape." Guess how quick he left?
Yeah, he probably couldn't leave fast enough.
No, considering behind him was one of the cops. Mean little bugger, wasn't I?
Yeah, that sounds about something that I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cop asked me, he said he caused any problems. I said he did. He opened his mouth, and I solved the problem. Unfortunately, it cost him his job. He said,
Yep.
and explained everything. The cop was like, "Yeah, if you'd have been my wife, if my wife had been you, do you know what would have happened?" I said, "What?" She wouldn't have called me. He would have been on the ground. He would have been in the hospital. I said, I had
Yep.
to. I said the baby. I said the baby was first. He goes, "Yep." That's the only thing that saved him from getting a bloody nose. I said, no, that's the only thing from getting his balls knocked up past his nose.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the movie 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton, um,
Mhm.
Roy Tomlin, and was it Jane Fonda? It's like where they,
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, everything's got the gun and everything, and say you got about 5 seconds to go from being a rooster to a hen, and he goes, "Give me a chance," and she goes, "Start swinging them."
Yeah, Tom, it did because I had gone to school with that guy. Since I was in first grade. He was a year ahead of me in high school. And you did not. He was big men on campus. You did not, and all that. So yeah.
Yep.
What was hilarious was when my dad got through talking to his dad.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
I'd have been a fly on the wall for that conversation.
I got sent to another store in the opposite direction to go get gas while Dad made that phone call. I was not allowed to hear.
Like
And
I said,
yeah, my older brother was told to go help my uncle do something, and my kid brother and sister were not were told to go outside and play.
so in other words, it was a very, very, very private conversation.
Yeah.
And I bet you never saw the guy again.
Oh no, I've seen him a couple of times.
And
And
I bet he didn't ever come up to say anything to you.
no, I actually ended up working with him for about a year.
Uh-oh. And how'd that go?
That was funny because we worked in a screw machine shop, and he worked actually making the parts. I was on the
Okay.
end for modifying and polishing them. At lunch, my second day there is when he ran into me. He goes, "Hey, you little bit." About that time, my dad put his hand on his shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I got the job with Daddy. And he said, "Boy, you gonna open that mouth, or you gonna shut it before I do?" And he turned around and looked. There's about 15 guys back behind my dad, and that didn't know me. One of them went,
Yep.
"Let's go."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me of the night when I was out
Mhm.
at the dirt track racing. And I wound up, I forget what position I finished in the C main. I'll play like this. We had that many cars that we had to have a C, a B, and an A main. So they would take so many cars from the C main, move them to the B, and then so many from that up to the A main.
Mhm.
And I moved from the C up to the B, and I think I was pretty far back. I think within 5 laps, I'd already moved up to fifth place, and I was moving up. That
Yeah.
car was that car was on a rail that night. I mean, it was hooking up and going. I was going through I was went at turn one, hit turn two, and about that time, because the way I was driving, the way I had the car set up, all of a sudden this other car come up and over the embankment of turn two, right down in my right front and everything, knocked me into the infield. By the time I recovered and everything and got back going again, I wound up finishing in 8th place, and they took the top 7 cars.
Ooh.
So, anyways, her old man came over to my pit area after the race, and he was starting to accuse me of purposely hitting her. Let's just say that undoubtedly there were a lot of flat tires on race cars that night. Because I've seen a lot of guys walking up with tire irons in their hands. Didn't know them. But like I said, there must have been a lot of flat tires because they had to change them.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, Tom, I ended it as safely as I could because I had a young child with me. And like I said, I got the last laugh.
Yeah.
Because he's pulled a couple of things since then that involves my family, and because of his actions, his wife lost her job, and he almost lost his wife because he could not keep his mouth shut.
Well, he better hope that he doesn't ever say anything if I'm up there and around.
No, you would have when you visit Dad, then he's in the same town, but he's also minor weather. He's also far enough outside of town that I don't have to worry about him.
Okay. Well, I already know it's probably going to be first weekend in July.
Yeah.
And I definitely will see about coming up there on the trike. Of course, now once I know that once I hit that travel center by WinStar, I know I'm going to have to do some changing.
No.
Yeah, just one piece of clothing.
Yeah, and there's really not that many the people in the hometown. There's not really anybody affiliated with motorcycles. They're all the weekenders, and I know,
Right.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just
Right.
FYI.
Right. I mean, the only way I could find out for sure were now if I knew for sure I'd be able to go up there with mine and no problem, I would. I would wear it up there.
Mm-hmm.
And like one person even said, they shouldn't, really mess with me because I'm part of a motorcycle ministry. I'm not
There's still those idiots out there, though.
I know. There's still those that are out there. I know. And like I said, unfortunately, it's not friendly up there like it is down here. I mean, like next week, Big Brother already knows. I'm covered. I don't have to worry. I can go anywhere in Texas as long as Big Brother knows. I don't have anything to worry about.
Mm-hmm. What's going on this week?
I'm talking about next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Duh. Blind moment.
Like I told you earlier, all the extra sleep I've been getting this week got shot to heck.
Yeah, I know.
But
yeah, like I said, it's definitely going to be interesting. I do know that I'm going to be seeing some things down there that I don't know if I'm just wondering if it's going to be anything like the Republic of Texas bike rally or not. Because that one would do what?
I said we'll find out.
Yeah. Because I'll put like this, at a bike rally, most of the time it's, especially in the campground area, most of the time it's usually clothing optional.
Hmm.
And let's just say that when I left Rock Rally, I seen this blonde, and I could, let's just say the curtains match the drape.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But
It
yeah,
may
with you, no, it better not be. I'm just
it may,
saying,
it may get a little high and tight and a little lower in the neck, but and the back may go because halter style,
right,
but that would be it.
right.
And
But
I could show some leg too, but not at this one.
yeah,
Not with this weather going on. Mm-mm.
no. But I'm just saying that, yep, there's a lot of the clothing optional, and
However,
a lot of the women do option not to wear clothes.
and power to them because I'm not that one.
Right,
It wouldn't matter how long
right.
we'd been going out
And
saying no.
yeah, and of course the guys are about the same way.
Definitely keep eyes up top then.
Yeah, that's why when Gina and I were leaving the rock rally, I had to concentrate, especially with what was sitting on the back of the golf cart, looking right at me.
Well, that's when you were single. You're not now.
I know, but I still had to concentrate on what I was doing on the bike. It's like, yeah, and then seeing the blonde off to the side, it's like, huh? Yeah, a lot of eye candy, that's for sure. Now, like I said, I don't know if that will be next week. I don't know, considering the fact this is the first one. I don't know how strict they're going to be. I don't know.
Hey,
Of course, I know for a fact that
I'm not
you and I are
worried.
not going to be here real late at night, because usually once the concerts and the shows and everything over, that's going to be about it. So I was like, I know we're going to be getting on the bike and heading back to the hotel. I'm going to bring it up.
Sorry, guys.
Too much pepper?
Uh, no, cold wind right up the back of my neck.
Ah,
Yeah, I'd like to know how I got pepper in my caramel.
man,
Because that's the other candy is caramel creams. They've got the white, like icing center.
right.
Tom wants to know how far we are. I guess I missed that. Or how far you are from the rally. You said it was like 2 hours?
It's about 2.5, 3 hours.
And I don't even know the name of the town it's being held in, so oops.
It's called Todd Mission.
Todd Mission, Texas.
Yep.
Okay. That is an odd name, but why not?
Yeah, well,
That's not my.
okay. So Thursday is when everything kicks off. And they're going to open up. They say gates are going to open up at 7. It's like 7 o'clock, I'm probably still going to be sleeping.
Yeah, it says it's 166 miles from your town to there.
Right. Um. So I mean, nothing's really on Thursday. Nothing's really going to get started until the evening time. Um. Now Thursday it's Kid Six, which is going to be playing. Which I'm not all that thrilled with his music. I mean, he's got a few songs I like. It's like, yeah, like I said, we'll be checking everything out. But things really won't get started again till um, Friday, and there's going to be two bands that are going to be playing. I definitely want to see. Um, the the first one's going to be coming on at 4 o'clock. I'm not familiar with OMG, um, but then the Crew is going to be playing, which is a Motley Crue tribute band. They say then opening ceremonies after that, and then the last band is going to be Sabbath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wish it was Black Sabbath, but it's not.
Right. Of course, now Saturday starting at 9 o'clock. It says on here, free Bloody Marys with Wendy while they last in the event merchandise tent. That's going to be packed, I bet.
Yeah.
At 11 o'clock, they're going to be doing Full Armor Combat.
That I want to see.
Yeah. Then, of course, noon, they're going to be having the bike games. Then they're going to be doing a bike show. I'm not familiar with Mark May Band.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to have Victim on there. But then 8 o'clock, yeah, it's going to be Pride of Bedlam.
Now, you do realize that up here, Bedlam is completely different from what you're talking about.
I'm not the one to pick the name.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
But up here, Bedlam is Oklahoma University versus Oklahoma State University on the football field.
Okay.
So,
well, considering the fact this is a pirate band. Yeah. So they sing all the pirate songs.
I know, I just got to razz you on it.
I know. And then when they get off and everything, it'll be the Van Halen tribute.
Not bad.
No.
1 second.
Right. And that's supposed to be over like 11:30 at night on Saturday.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. But then, of course, there's going to be other things going on. And like I said, we'll get back to the hotel that Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, we'll get up and get everything packed, have breakfast and everything, and then get on the road back here to my house. And then
less than an hour, unfortunately, hour and a half later, back on the road to my house.
Yep.
And Monster doesn't realize it, but the car key's going with me.
Yeah.
Because he needs to go to Walmart. Him got 2 feet.
Yeah, Walmart, like I said, it's not that far away. What, 5 minutes walking?
Yeah, if he doesn't want to be a lazy little bum, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I had a cup of coffee and quite a bit of this Coke, and unfortunately, I'm getting
Gotta go.
I'm getting the effects of it, so I'll be right back. That's the only bad thing. I don't have a privy out here in the garage.
Yeah, no privy. I don't think I'm wanting to have a privy in the garage. Then I might miss him. you guys want to know something, pop it in the chat.
All right, what kind of trouble did you get into while I was gone?
About 3 stitches.
Oh, was that all?
Yeah.
Oh, I see Tom is about the only one that's been putting anything in the chat. I'm just trying to figure out who else is out there because it shows I got 5 people watching.
Michelle's probably got it running if she's up or not. Donna might. I don't know. And Donna is noodly.
I figured that much. Yep.
Wonder if you got a shaggy lurker in there.
I don't know. Either that or maybe Shell's got, I don't know if she's in there. I mean, she might just have it running.
Yeah.
Well, that just dropped down to 4.
Scared somebody off.
It keeps bouncing between 4 and 5.
Froggy! I thought she might be lurking in there.
Is she?
Yeah, she just popped in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, it showed up on my end yet.
Well, it just now showed up over here.
Oh, hey, Froggy.
I'm looking on the YouTube side for my for the chat because I can keep track better on my phone with the YouTube than I can here. Because, like I said, I have to go all the way up here, and I just.
All right. Hey, Froggy, you want to pop in? Excuse me. Do you want to hop in here?
Yeah, I'm crocheting while I'm talking to Froggy.
I got the link put back up. Besides, you might want to, you might want to hop in here.
Oh, she said she's just knitting. What are you doing now? Is this about what we discussed at lunch or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something she might like. I'm not going to say what it is.
It's just like you're going to have to tell Chris about that caliper conversion you were wanting.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely, like I said, he definitely would like that idea. Either that,
I just said to keep calling him up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's be one other option I've got, and if I don't do that, put the drivetrain out from underneath a nitro.
You are wanting to get my kid in trouble, aren't you?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't enjoy it, but you'd be enjoying it. Thank you, Froggy.
Oh, Chris, thank you, Froggy.
Yep.
Monster would enjoy the heck out of it. I would be scared while y'all guys got out there running it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be for running on the street. It'd be for going.
And that makes me worry any less.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be the one.
Worry any less.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be the one driving it.
And again.
I might let you drive it. You'd have fun with it, I bet.
Only if I'm wearing that motorcycle helmet in it.
Yeah. I don't know if they'd let you wear that or not. I'm not sure if a motorcycle helmet is legal to wear on the drag strip or not.
I know, Froggy, but what he's talking about doing, Yeah, no. No. Just thinking about it gets me freaked out. And he's wanting to let my 17-year-old gearhead get in the middle of it.
You volunteered him.
Yeah, I volunteered him to help fix your truck and a few other things. I didn't volunteer him for that. You
I
said it,
thought
and
I
I
heard
was
you
like,
say you
yeah,
volunteered
right.
for that.
I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, he'd want to.
Oh, he'd kick me out of the way.
Yeah. Hey, Froggy, what kind of birds?
Her baby birds, her kids.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
okay.
getting a crash course in children.
I don't have insurance enough for that.
No, you don't. I
Nope.
don't. And I've had them for 18 years.
And that's the thing about with me. The only ones I've ever had is the persons I'm dating.
Yeah, like I said, you're getting a crash course.
I know. I will admit that for me, I prefer them to be already have flown the nest.
Well,
I know.
just be glad that, and I'll be honest, I'm glad too, that they are not so little anymore.
Yeah.
Because I, I don't know if I'd be able to deal with what's going on now when they were 10 years younger.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, she said that and everything. It's like birds. Is it like cockatiel, cockatoo, a macaw?
Yeah, no.
That's the only
Okay.
problem that I've got is that I wouldn't mind having another one. There's only one
Adoption is a
drawback.
wonderful thing, darling.
Do what?
I said adoption would be a wonderful thing, darling. That's about the only way you're getting any more out of me.
Uh, no. I'm talking about birds. I'm
Oh,
talking about
birds?
the
No.
yeah. Like I said, the only drawback is the fact is that I can't have another one because of the four-legged creatures that roam the house that are enemies,
Yeah?
and looks like
And you're fixing to add to that.
yeah, I know. That's the reason why I don't have another bird. And on top of that,
Yeah.
they are not that cheap, especially the kind
Mm-mm.
that I want to get. The last one, I think, paid $800 when it was 3 weeks old and did all the hand feeding and raising of it. Those are nice, Tom. What I wound up having was it was a lesser sulfur crested cockatoo. Instead of it being uh, the yellow and everything, it was orange on the head feathers, and you've got um, the sulfur crested, and then you've got the lesser, which is a smaller version. And I tell you, the one thing that upsets me the most is that those birds are native to Australia. The Australian government will not allow them to be exported out. They are like they're a nuisance down in Australia. And I've heard tales about farmers going out in their fields with their shotgun and shooting them. And I'm going, oh my God, you would not believe how many people love to have those
Not right.
birds. Yeah, they, yeah, get them here in the United States. Oh yeah, you'd have no problem. I do know people that they find the nest and everything, and they will get the eggs and then get them incubated, let them hatch and everything, and of course they ship them out that way. It's legal for them to get the eggs, but
Yeah,
not the actual.
Yeah, but that's still illegal to an extent.
Yeah, but it's a technicality that it's not a bird; it's just an egg. So that's how they get around it.
It's exploited.
Yeah, it's a loophole.
Yeah, you pay for egg. Yeah, you pay for egg one, and you get that bird. You get that.
Right. Now, if I had, out of all the macaws that are out there, there is one that I would love to be able to get my hands on. It's called the hyacinth macaw. It's the purple one. It's also called the gentle giant. Okay, out of all the macaws out there, it is the biggest. And tell you how big it is. It has a beak big enough that if it wanted to, it could literally take its beak and go around my wrist and bite my hand off. But they don't do it. That's why they're called the gentle giants. I was at a pet store. It was actually a bird store. I mean, that's all they dealt with was birds. Yeah. And they had one, and they were selling it. Normal price, $12,000. They put it on sale for $10,000. A guy literally walked in and took a stack of $100 bills about that thick out and paid for it right then and there. And he still had hundreds left over.
Dang.
Yeah, he paid $10,000 for it right there on the spot.
Yeah. Still coming down out there?
Do what?
I said it's still coming down out there?
It's a female. Can't make up her mind if she wants to cry or not. She'll start crying and then grab the tissue and stop, and then she gets more emotional. She'll start crying again.
Not a good thing, Michael.
Well, that's why she's called Mother Nature.
No, she's called Mother Nature because she nurtures you.
Yeah, I know.
Allows you to grow food and have water and all that other good stuff.
I know. And yeah, we do need the rain.
No, away, but...
Yeah, because Texas summers... Yeah, because especially when we can go 3-4 months without any rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somewhere around, I don't know if I still have it or not. I think it was 1981. We had 62 days straight that it was triple digits.
Yeah.
And somewhere, I wound up having a shirt that said I survived the summer. I think it was of '82. It's either '81 or '82
Yeah, I
because
survived that.
that record still stands.
Yeah, I survived those. Of course, by the time the summer of '82 was over, I was 3.
Yeah. So you probably don't remember them.
Nope. Thank goodness.
Yeah. I do know that in '83, it was the coldest I've ever seen. And when I say coldest, we're talking a week straight of single digits. And we're talking like 5 degrees.
Okay, Monster's home. Give me a minute.
All right. Yeah, Tom, like I said, that's why we say, hey, welcome to Texas, where you can get baked in the summer. It's like, yeah, our summers here are pretty bad. I mean, they can get up there. I know at work and everything that they put the Gatorade out. We got 4 different flavors, and they say drink. They'll even hand out the towels and everything. That way we can get them wet, put them around our necks to stay cool. Yeah, so the boss, the boss, same thing. He doesn't want anybody passing out or anything like that. So, I mean, they look out after us. I mean, like for me, I had to go get 2 prescriptions from Walmart, a couple of antibiotics and everything. One was really messing me up last week.
All right.
And so I got a second one. And I gave him the receipts, and he gave me the money back today. He reached in his pocket, he did the math and everything. He's like, hey, here.
Nope. Okay, he's back. I got keys, and he's playing with mercury lights.
Ah.
I went to some friend's birthday party at a skating rink.
Ah.
It's hilarious. Is the skating rink is over by my client that I'll be seeing tomorrow.
So I guess he doesn't know about my idea, or what the
nope. I'm not telling him. I am not telling him.
Yeah.
Like I said, Tom wants to know how many work
there. There's about 20 of us total. I mean, we're a small company and everything. But like I said, there's about 20 of us, and that would be total, including everybody who works in the office.
All right, your train is at my house.
Well, I got mine going here.
I know it's going here too.
They're talking to each other.
I wonder if you've got the north end of a southbound mule or I do.
Don't get me in line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole or 2 5-footers.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And it's far enough away. I don't have to touch it.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I know, Tom. I actually sat there one day, I think I was like 15 or 16, and counted a 600-car train.
Wow.
Yeah, we got stuck. We were the second car back. Second car in line, and we were waiting. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3. Why not? 600 cars.
And see, that's one thing that I like about here in Ennis is that we've actually got 2 underpasses. That way, if the train does go through, you've got 2 places you can get from one side to the other. The only problem is that when they built them, they made them wide enough for maybe a couple of Model T Fords to go through. It's narrow enough to where it's basically one car at a time. But for me, I've actually gone through it with another car coming at me. But then, of course, I was on the motorcycle, so I had plenty of room. Hey, Doc, appreciate you getting here. But hey, Doc, you probably didn't hear it, but Crystal had some difficulties with her son Chris yesterday, so we got a change of plans. Uh, they're going to be leaving Oklahoma City right after his concert Tuesday night. Whether or not she comes straight on down or stops and get a hotel room, that will be determined that night. So we're not going to be doing the drawing Tuesday night. So now we're going to be looking at doing a change of time and everything, doing it Wednesday night once she and I get down to the hotel. So that's what we're going to be doing. So right now it looks like Wednesday night we're going to be doing the drawing for giving away the birdhouse. And at least she's talking to, have to talk to Chris, or she got something else going on. So how you doing tonight, Doc? Hopefully you're doing good. Because right now we've been getting rain down here in Texas. Now she's been getting it up there in Oklahoma. That's good. That's real good. All right, so I know. Okay, I know I got Tom, got Doc. I don't know if Froggy's still in the background. Okay, are you doing the mowers in the kitchen? That's a question I'd have to ask. Because if you're doing it that way, at least you save time and everything. It's like you finish with this mower. It's like, okay, get your work. Right, boom, right there. I know, Doc. Hey, Doc. Here's a question I got for you. On a hydrostatic differential, how much horsepower can one of those uh, be able to withstand? The reason I'm asking because I've got an idea as far as what to do with one. I just don't know if it can handle the horsepower or not. Because I know it's all hydraulic and everything. I've actually seen a guy. I don't remember what channel it was, but he actually did a teardown on one. I'm going, uh-huh. Well, I wasn't asking about the top of your head. I'm talking about the middle of your head, like where the brain's at. Top, I don't care about. But now what I was thinking is if I could use one of those, but get it turned the right way and get it mounted, um, and use that as a rear end for that mini top fuel dragster. You just have to figure out some way of getting a clutch system set up in between and get the right levers and everything. That way I still have reverse and forward. But I just didn't know if one of those would be um, able to handle, say, around 150 horses or not. Hey, Blake, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight, Blake? You still out there mowing? That seems like all you're doing, Blake, is like every time you pop in, so I've been out here mowing. Are you doing something on the tractor? Okay. Hey, John. Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, Doc. That, like I said, that's the. Because I know it's got a spider gear set up inside of it, and like I said, that's why I was kind of wondering if one of those hydrostatic differentials would actually be able to handle that much horsepower and torque and everything. Like I said, that's something I've got to figure out. The engine is not going to be the problem. The chassis, everything, that's not going to be the problem. The problem I'm trying to figure out is going from the output shaft, the back of the crankshaft and everything, and the engine to a differential, and getting those two connected together where the differential is going to be able to hold up. Blake, we're talking about this, that, and the other thing. And, as usual, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Right now, I know we're talking about, I was asking Doc if how much, if the hydrostatic differential on a lawnmower could handle up to about 150 horses. Because, like, I was thinking, get one of those and use that as the rear end and everything for that mini top fuel dragster. Just have to find some way of getting some kind of a clutch system to go in between it and get all the linkage and everything going where I could be able to put it in reverse and have it go, be able to go forward. Yeah, I know that on this, Doc, yeah, that's exactly what I'm probably going to have to wind up doing. I mean, everything is all going to be custom fabricated. As I can already tell you that right now there's nothing that's going to be right off the shelf that, as far as drivetrain, is going to be out there. Everything's going to have to be, get it all set up, and it's like, okay, here's what would have to be done. And just trying to find it. That's going to be my biggest problem. I mean, I wouldn't mind having, some kind of a gearbox back there. I said, come up with some kind of a clutch system, go with some kind of a gearbox. It doesn't have to be, anything special. I mean, it could be just a, two, maybe a 3-speed. That way, just boom, boom, and everything. Get the RPMs up, first gear, boom, and everything. But I'd like to be able to find something that would also have a reverse in it. But I would like to find some kind of like a regular ring and pinion style rear end. Yeah, that's why I was kind of wondering. Of course, I know I'd probably have to get stronger axles to go in there. Like I said, it all had to be modified big time. Um, but like I said, that's why I'm putting that out there, trying to find out. Um, well, right now I know that Arian's ride lawnmower. It's got that Predator 708 on there. Um, and that one's supposed to be 22 horses. I tell you, that transaxle's holding up so far. Yeah, Doc. See, that's what I'm thinking about. Um, well, for one thing, hey Blake, you familiar with that Predator 670 V twin? Tell you what, hey Blake, why don't you jump in here? There's a link. Since right now I know that Crystal, she's having to deal with probably with her son and everything. Um, I don't know if you saw the video, but yeah, how about a root style blower going on top of that Predator 670 to get extra boost and everything out of it? And mind you, this thing will be taken apart and getting modified. Cause I'm wanting to see about getting about that's okay, Doc. No
One more
problem.
minute, guys.
Okay. Hey, John, you talking about one of the like a 7 1/4? Those I could probably find, maybe still. Um, yeah, I'd like to see about getting about I don't know, maybe 10, 15 pounds of boost coming off of this blower, and also talking. Of course, I'm not talking about running pump gas, super unleaded. I'm talking. I'd like to find a way of running it with uh, nitromethanol, actual top fuel and everything.
Hello, John. Hello, Blake. Hi, Doc. Uh, sorry, I switched around and daughter called, so hang up. Lock y'all guys down. Sorry.
Yeah.
But she gave me an idea, so I definitely need to talk to you after stream.
Okay.
You would flip. You would flip. I don't know if you'll agree, but you'll flip.
Okay.
Doc wants to know how much you're talking.
Talking about as far as on what, Doc?
Torque.
Oh, how much torque? Oh, that I don't know. Your guess is going to be about as good as mine as far as how much torque that little engine's going to be putting out. Yeah, I could probably find maybe an old golf cart around. Brandon, find me something.
I got a place up here that's got a whole heck of a lot of used mowers. May have a cart or two up there. Wouldn't guarantee anything with it.
Right. But yeah, I didn't think about that. I could probably find a golf cart
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah. And yeah, dog. How much torque you get or give out of it is going to figure into what you did with it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blake.
Right. I appreciate it, Blake. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't know, how much, horsepower I'm actually going to get. I'm just kind of rough guesstimation at it. Because I do know that what I'm doing is I'm trying to build, like I said, it's a mini top fuel dragster with that Predator 670. Because if anybody's ever watched Cars and Cameras with John and Isaac, they built about 3 years ago, I believe. They wanted up building. It was a slingshot style dragster, which is the old school where it had the engine sitting in front. Okay, and now the way they had the Predator 670, they had it where you had the end of the crankshaft on this side going to a torque converter, and then I think they had a couple of different jack shafts and everything going to the rear end, going to a live axle. What I'm wanting to do is get the same engine, which I actually picked two of them up. I actually got two of the Predator 670s, $430 a piece. But what I want to do is get it sitting in there where you got the engine sitting like this, cylinder here and cylinder here right behind me, but you got the crankshaft going like this, like a regular car engine. I got it off of eBay, believe it or not. And that is, I found out that is a stock blower. I think it's for the BMW 318i. I got it for what, $200 off of eBay. But like I said, I'm going to be taking it apart, and because it looks like it's got the gears and everything are plastic, and for the kind of RPMs I'm going to be turning with it, I don't think that thing would hold up. It might. What I need to do is I need to find some way of getting that pulley spinning fast enough, that way I can feel how much pressure is coming out of it. And the one thing about it is that you can actually flip it. You can have it either way. It doesn't matter, because you get the pulley, going one direction, it's going to suck in one way and blow out the other. You do it the vice versa, it's going to be just the opposite. Yeah, Blake. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out is find some way of getting some kind of a clutch on the back of that 670 and go into some kind of a gearbox, and then from there into a differential, like a Ford 9-inch or something smaller, maybe like a like John was saying, maybe like the 7 1/4 that Chrysler has. But here's the whole thing about it is those guys from Cars and Cameras, because what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to build this, actually do a challenge to them, and it's like, okay, go throw the gauntlet down. Yeah, Doc, like I said, it's going. I'm wanting to build a mini top fuel dragster. So, like I said, that's what I'm wanting to build, and basically, like I said, challenge the guys to bring the car down, say next year, and we'll take it out to the drag strip. They bring theirs out, I've got mine, and just for bragging rights and everything, do a best 2 out of 3 runs. And I've already seen the video, like I said, when they wanted to build theirs, I think it was like 7 parts to it. And I already see some of the problems that they had with theirs. Is like, okay,
Go for it, Blake.
Yeah. But, of course, they've got their sponsorship from Go Power Sports and everything. Me, everything I buy, like this blower, okay, I'm doing it out of
pocket.
Yeah. The only problem with that, John, is the fact that, like I said, they had it to where the crankshaft was coming out the side with the CVT and everything, going to a jack shaft, everything, going to the back axle. And, of course, they had the engine sitting like this where you got one cylinder here, one cylinder here, and you got the intake over here, exhaust over here. I'm one that turned this way to where the crankshaft is coming straight to the back. That's up to you. Hey, if you want to come down and give me some ideas on this, hey, I'd welcome you to come on down. Yeah, Doc, like I said, it would be definitely something fun. And like I said, I want to do it basically as a challenge, not only them, but to challenge myself to see if I can get it done the way I'm wanting to do it. I'm also trying to figure out if I'm going to be running either putting a bigger carburetor on it. I'm trying to decide if I want to put like a Holley 2-barrel.
Yeah, I know. I know you would jump at the chance to help. Oh, yeah. Hey, Brandon, you're late.
Hey, Brandon. Hey, better late than never.
Yep. And see, Blake, I won't have a problem helping when I get there.
Right. Okay, since Brandon's here, hey, Brandon, they were talking about maybe using the differential out of a golf cart for that mini top fuel dragster. How often do you find junk ones down there have got those differentials?
Read what John put in.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, for me, I'm wanting to get it to where it's going to have a clutch on the back of it, going into an actual ring and pinion style differential. But like I said, got to have some kind of a clutch system in there because it's going to be almost like a direct drive. I mean, it's either going to be where the clutch is what sends the power and everything back to the differential, or it's going to be going into a gearbox. Yeah. But I said,
night, Tom. Have a good one.
Hey, Tom, appreciate stopping by. You take care. Hey, whenever I'm doing this, hey, you're more than welcome to hop in here. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be using the old Holley 2-barrel carburetor. The only thing is, I'm not going to say what kind of Holley carburetor it is. I've already got an idea. Yeah. I'm not going to give away everything on this. There's got to be some secrets that aren't put out there until the final reveal. Um, but it's either that or go with a fuel injection system on
Hmm.
it.
Blake said he wants video ideas. Anything?
Um, only thing I can say, Blake, is look up cars and cameras on YouTube and go and look at how they built their dragster. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I said, they built the what I call slingshot, which is the old style dragster where you had the engine sitting in front of the driver and everything, and the driver literally was sitting right over the rear end of the car because you had both tires. You had one tire sitting like right here, and the other one was sitting like right here.
Doc says get a bigger carb. And Brandon already knows who you're talking, or not Brandon, Blake. I apologize.
I know it's late.
Yeah, and just what my daughter just laid on me. Yeah.
Brandon, I'm not talking about EFI on it. If I'm talking fuel injection, I got a different idea on something like that. Totally different.
What's an EFI?
Electronic fuel injection. Yeah.
Do you remember? I know some cars, but the slang and stuff for them, not always.
Mhm.
Oh, nice! Like that would be beyond, beyond too much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yep. Hey, Blake, that would be helpful. But like I said, if you're familiar with the way the Predator 670 is, that's what I'm working with. And that's got a 1-inch output shaft on the back of the crank. Not with what I'm thinking, Brandon. Like I said, I'm thinking way outside the box on this.
Do you even have a box to put this in?
Not really.
Okay.
Like I said, this is going to be...
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Blake. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Blake. The only thing, yeah, I was thinking something like that. But if I did that, that means I'd have to get a secondary blower. That way, and get, like I said, get 2 of these blowers and everything. That way it's pressurizing both Mikuni. Right. Yep.
I saw that one time, Blake, as it was driving by. I looked, I said, what the heck? Oh my Lord, they did what?
Yeah.
And that was at 50 miles an hour. I just thank God I was not the one driving because I about got whiplash. Oh, Jeff? John? No. I'm not sure I would want him doing that because I'm not sure if I would have a boyfriend left after that.
The only problem with that, John, is the fact that you're going to have each engine is going to be going in the opposite direction, so it'd be wanting to drive the tires opposite. I mean, the car's going to be wanting to do this number. That wouldn't work. Hey, Blake, I'm putting my email address out there in the link. So copy it, and you get some ideas. Send me an email. But yeah, like I said, I want this thing to be just like as if you've got a V8 sitting in the car instead of a V twin. That's my idea as far as what I'd like to do. Right now, I am looking into getting a um, one of the little hats and everything that sit on top of the blower. It's got the little butterflies. Yeah, that's going to be on top also. So like when the pedal's all the way down, that butterfly is going to go whomp, just like I said, just like a top fueler. Now, if I really wanted to do it, I could always uh, get a not a live axle, but if I had a way of getting both engines mounted on it, um, that'd be a lot of power. Either that or get them linked in line to where when this one's firing on the left cylinder, this one's firing on the right. Um, maybe, maybe not. You never know. I might get one of those demon carbs put on there. What was that? 1,000 CFM,
The dual?
and that'd be a 4 barrel.
Now, are you talking the Demon, the Hellcat, or the Ghoul?
No, it's a carburetor that they took a Holly carburetor and they have really um, upped it, and they call it a demon carburetor. That's the actual name of it. It's called a demon.
Okay, I hadn't heard of that. I just heard about the Demon car.
Right. See, Blake, he knows about that.
Okay. See, I told you I know some, not all.
I know.
I'd be earning a whole heck of a more money.
Right. Yeah, John, and that's the thing that I would be thinking of also. If I did something like that to try and figure out how to get both of them, make sure the timing was correct. But actually, what I'd like to be able to do is, like I said, get one of them built. Oh, is it? I thought it was a 4 barrel. I was saying it been a 4 barrel, Blake.
That might be an aftermarket.
Oh, it's definitely an aftermarket. It's designed for racing.
Well, the 4 barrel, it might be an off-take on it that you're talking about. They could have looked at it and said, let's tweak this a bit.
Yeah. Let me check something here.
750 CFM 4 barrel dual fuel inlet. That's what Doc's saying.
I've got a 650 already. And the weird thing about it is it does not say Holly on it. But it is a Holly. Let's see here. And it is a vacuum secondary. Well, Blake, there's only one thing about it. Actually, excuse me. About two things about that mud truck I don't like. And Crystal already knows what two
One
things
of
is I don't like.
them. Hmm. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Damn. That would that definitely would get your lawn cut in a heartbeat. Actually, half a heartbeat. Yeah. But for me, it's Blake. I like my Mopars. I like my Chrysler products. I'm not that much into Got Mechanic Coming or Found on the Road Dead. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, they say it's a one barrel. Huh. Okay, then that's the wrong one. Okay, that's the wrong one then. Hold on. I'm looking on eBay right. Well, no, I don't want that. Um, yeah, that looks more like the ones I was thinking of. Hey Blake, it's a Holly 5210. That'd be the carburetor I was thinking of. Cool, John. You, you gonna do a video on it and put it out there on YouTube? If you did, I'd like to watch. Get a chance to watch it. Is that what it is, Blake? A Holly Weber? But yeah, I know it's an older carburetor. Of course, reason I know about that particular one is because I had a car that actually had that on it. But now that Holly that I've got, that I think it's a 650. Um, I actually got it off of was it a Ford truck out of the junkyard because Ford, they actually have carburetors made for them by Holly, but they say Fomoco on it. Instead of saying Holly, it says Fomoco, but it's the same thing as a Holly carburetor. So say you go to a junkyard and you say, oh, I need to find a Holly carburetor. Well, that's going to be one price. But you tell them, oh, I need a carburetor for a Ford. Oh, that's going to be a cheaper price. You can get them a lot cheaper. Because you said, oh, it's a Ford. Yep. Hey, John. Hey, like I said, when you get it put out there, hey, if you let me know about it, hey, I'll be willing to watch it. I don't mind seeing someone else doing a project. I mean, those are fun to watch. All right. That's been going on a little bit over a little bit over 2 hours, and I don't have my watch on.
Yeah,
But,
it's saying 212.
yeah.
Thank you, Blake. Those sound interesting. I'm gonna have to
Yep.
go pick up your channel.
Yep. I'll have to watch that. That'd be something fun to watch. See now, like for me, I would have been out at the racetrack today, but because it's been raining, nope. I was actually going to go out last week, watch the go-karts. Tonight they were supposed to have the 305 sprints, but because of the rain and everything, nope, forget that.
All right, Blake. You have a good night.
Yeah.
John, I know I'm relearning a lot of stuff and learning more than I knew before, so it's fun.
Yep. And I've learned a lot by watching YouTube videos, not only about small engines, but about a lot of other things. And like I said, if it wasn't for, like I said, I like watching Cars and Cameras, but Musty One, I like watching him because, he'll find a small engine that something's wrong with it, and he will go into detail, how to diagnose it and step by step on what the problem's going to be. And he'll get it running.
Mm-hmm.
It might take him a couple of videos to do it, but he gets it done. It can be a lawnmower, either a push mower, riding. I've seen him do snow blowers. I've seen him do weed eaters. I've seen him do chainsaws. I mean, they're all basically the same thing. And how he diagnoses them is like, okay, first, do we have spark and everything? Okay, so we don't have spark, then he'll try and figure out why. If we got spark, will it run? It's like, okay, then we know it's in the carburetor. Yep. Hey guys, hey, I appreciate everybody that's stopped in here. Like I said, looking at Wednesday night, gonna be my next live stream and everything. That's when Crystal and I will be together. We'll be at the hotel, and that's when we'll be doing the drawing for giving this away. And like I said, the only thing about it is you have to be watching the video, the live stream, and you have to have, put something in the chat, because we're going to go off the names and everything. It's in the chat and everything, and one person will have their name drawn, and whoever's name they get this as it is, I'm going to be sending out, like I said, just almost the way it is. I'm going to get some make up some like a wood putty, wood glue, and the sawdust and everything. Fill this gap and everything in. And I got a few other gaps I'll fill in also on it. But it's going to be up to whoever gets it how they want it finished, because like they're the ones that's going to do it. But hey, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Y'all have a good Friday night, and until next time, like I said, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell. That way you know when I either have a video come out or do another live stream. So, till next time, y'all take care. I'll see you.
Bye, guys.